Assalamualaikum. We meet again. Okay, today I will continue the last topic in milling process, which is the additive. Okay, before I start my explanation about the function of additive in milling process, okay, give me some time to explain the video that I already upload in PowerPoint presentation. But maybe in this video the video for this additive couldn't appear, so don't worry. So later I will upload my PowerPoint lecture notes in eLearn portal, so you can download and you can see the video to see the difference. I mean, no, not the difference, actually the function of additive in milling process. Okay, the additive, okay, function in milling process, normally we have two major concern. Okay, number one is that when we add additive, we want to flocculate. Flocculate means agglomerate, okay, the ceramics slurries. Okay, normally when we mix the ceramic powder with liquid media such as water, alcohol base or organic base, okay, sometimes the viscosity of the slurry is too low, so means that when you add the ceramics powder, it's easy to sedimentation, separation during the mixing process. Therefore, in order to get something like quite thickened slurries, okay, so you will add the flocculant agent. Okay, however, there's another type which is the deflocculant agent. Okay, so in the next video you can see the function of deflocculant in order to improve the dispersion of the ceramics powder in the liquid media. Okay, sometimes the ceramics powder that you use, especially when you deal with the nano-sized ceramic powder, because due to the large surface area of ceramics powder, this ceramics powder have tendency to agglomerate and become a lump when you mix with the liquid media. Therefore, you need something agent in order to break down the agglomeration of the ceramics powder and ensure that the homogeneity of the mixture is obtained. Therefore, you need additive. You need additive when you mix with the liquid media. Okay, so actually for additives side, okay, we have a lot of, I mean, quite number of pages of lecture notes in my PDF file. Okay, so therefore I already summarize the additive that I wrote in my lecture notes. Okay, actually this mind mapping is prepared by your seniors last year. Okay, I think I can take this example as a good example in order to explain the function of additive during the milling process. Okay, additive have the many function when during the milling process. As you can see in the mind mapping, okay, please see the first arrow from the center of the additive. Okay, additive can be works as a deflocculant, as I mentioned earlier. Additive also can works as a coagulant or binder during milling process, and additive also has been used as a flocculant or thickening agent during the milling process, using as plasticizer, give the plasticity of the ceramics lump of slurries. And yeah, additives also can work as a liquid or solvent in order to provide viscous media between the ceramics powder also to dissolve the salt of the compounds. And then the additive also works as a surfactant to decrease liquid surface tension. Normally used in ceramics processing. They have non-ionic and anionic cation agents. Okay, and then here also this group also highlight the importance of additive in ceramics processing. And number one is that this additive is used in ceramics processing in order to fix the flow properties and other properties required in ceramic fabrication. Number two is that additive is needed in order to complete the ceramics processing for producing of the ceramics products. Okay, actually, based on my industrial experience, normally when you made or making the ceramics and products, the additive is a must. Why I say must? Okay, let's say if you use the milling process, means that you need to mix the ceramics powder with the liquid media, and then you will mill it. Okay, when you mill it, you need to consider the critical speed, you need to consider the diameter of the container, diameter of the ball, amount of the ball, feed concentration, and others. But the additive is specifically in order to adjust the quality of the slurry itself, adjust the viscosity by editing the liquid or solvent, adjust the dispersion uh, by aiding the flocculant, to introduce the plasticity of the slurries by using plasticizer, and also to enhance the end mechanical properties of the end product. You need to add also the flocculant, and also to let's say if you want to make the slurries more thicker, so you need to add also coagulant. And also let's say uh, if you want to adjust the dispersion, you can also put the surfactant. But in this case, okay, in this case, the big question mark is a cost. Okay, it's a cost. Either you want to choose the flocculant, coagulant, flocculant, depends on the cost itself. Okay, normally in industry they're using the cost effective additive solution. Okay, as far as I know, normally in industry they're using the flocculant agent and also flocculant agent. Okay, because compared with others, uh, this kind of uh, additive is cheap, number one, and is number two is that the storage is very easy. Okay, so you can see the branch for each type of the additive have some explanation. For example, for the flocculant, what is the function of the flocculant? To enhance repulsive via electric charge, prevent out particles sticks to each others. And how about the coagulant? Encourage particle to agglomerate via reducing the repulsive. uh, Flocculant and trap polymer molecules and particles will form a bridge between them and bond them to each others, and etc. Okay, for example, in liquid and solvent, okay, they're using solvent based additive solution which are highly flammable, very risk to human health and others. And also this one is quite hazardous to humans, so therefore uh, this one I think not be widely used in ceramics processing. And surfacting, normally they have ionic and cationic, depends what is the function or end product needed for the ceramics processing. Okay, so the rest of the explanation you can go through to my notes. And then if you have any question, you can send to me. Okay, send to me. So this one, what you should do is, you need to send to me this self-reflection before you submit the self-reflection for critical speed calculation. Okay, for critical speed calculation, you need to submit on the 1st May 2020 before 5 p.m. And for the additive, you need to submit to me on 29 April 2020 before 5 p.m. And then this self-reflection, you can submit to me via PDF file to this Google form link. Okay, so don't forget the deadline, and also don't forget to upload in the Google form. Okay, I think that's all from me. Don't forget to submit your critical speed calculation on this coming Friday, on 1st May 2020 before 5 p.m. Thank you.